Hello everyone, it's Alan again, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Lightbox. Fifth lab required a little bit of Lightbox in it, and I've seen a lot of attempts at it, but I don't think anybody quite got it to work the way it does on the example website. Anywho, I make this little short video on how to integrate it into your website, or into mine rather. Hopefully you can see how it's pretty easy to use once you get the basic idea. So anyhow, last time we left this off, we made it so that when we click the image, we went to it made full screen image in the browser. Um, First thing I want to do in the code, this is available in one of the previous offerings in the class as a zip file. So I want to turn that click off, basically, where I was explaining JavaScript, so that when click it, it doesn't actually do anything. There's no click event. So to be thorough, I'm going to go out here, and this is kind of what we're going to be aiming for, is so that when you click an image, you get this kind of opened up and this effect. There's some, how to do it is all down here, but I'm going to show you in the video. This is kind of the step-by-step. Anyway, I'm going to download this. Take a second. And I'm going to extract it. And I probably can't see this part, but I'm going to pull the window over in a second. There it is. So hopefully now you can see it. And I'm going to Lightbox, and basically what I want to do is I want to add some of these files into my project website. So in my source folder, and I'm looking at my source folder and what's in this folder, they have an image folder here, and they have a JS and a CSS. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the image and pull these 4 images here and put them into my image folder. And go back to the Lightbox root here. Now I don't have a JS folder, I don't have a CSS folder, and I don't really want to have to go through and figure out which ones I need and which ones I don't. Basically, all I really need is this one, because I already have jQuery in use. And in the CSS folder, I only need the Lightbox CSS, but I'm going to make it easy and just copy these 2 folders and bring them over. So I don't have to worry about changing any CSS files to match the images of the JS. So now that I have, basically, I just put the plugin for Lightbox into my website. Now I haven't actually used it yet. So I'm going to go back to my code here, and in my services page at the top, I need to add the references to the 2 files that I really want. And if I look in the ones I'm going to need are this Lightbox min.js and the Lightbox style sheet. I already have the jQuery included on my website, so I don't really need it. So I'm going to copy these 2 because it's easy. Paste and name that /CSS and name it the Lightbox.css JS / Lightbox.min.js, I think. Let me get that option so I can double check that. Lightbox.min.js and CSS Lightbox.css. Okay, so these 2 look good. Now down here further in my code, where I have these images in my website, I'm going to start by kind of formatting them out just a little bit easier, so they're easier for me to read. At least one. I need to add basically I need to add an A tag here. It's going to have an href attribute. And if you look at the Lightbox, this is the part that really makes it work. So that's going to be an identifier to the JavaScript included at the top that this image needs to be treated as a Lightbox object. So I'm just going to copy it straight off the page and go back to my code and add it here. Closing my A tag there, and I'm actually going to do it like this since that's kind of how I wrote it. So div class closes, and the href needs to match the path to the image, but I'm going to show you why I did that in a second, because I'm just going to be lazy. Control C that, and just format out my other ones in a similar manner. Or how about we just stick with 2 for the second. So I'm going to hit save on that. And if I go back to my AltosWeb website, I've done the first 2 images here. Bring the ring. Actually, no, I didn't, because I didn't put the, hold on. Let's actually copy these in here like we're supposed to. Yeah, it's a little better. Save that. Sorry about that. Okay, so this time, hopefully, the right way. We get our nice big image, and you can see the caption is down here at the bottom where it says my caption. And image, second one here. And notice this one doesn't, these don't do it even though the CSS still has the little mouse pointer click instead as opposed to the arrow. But I could either turn the CSS off, or it won't really matter because technically I'd want to go through and do that for each of my images. Let's just go through and add basically the same thing. Should I need a blank one I could copy later? But hopefully you get the basic idea. Is you just need to do change your markup just a little bit, and then it would work. So hopefully this one here would now work. And you see it's now image 3 of 3, and there's little arrows and you can move them back and forth. It's a real simple way to just create a basic slideshow on a website. It's kind of free, open source, ready to go if you have the know-how to put it in there. One more thing I'm going to do, just because I'm lazy and I want to, the power of JavaScript, is I'm going to copy this line in my JavaScript that adds that h3 tag that displays. And I'm going to change that just a little bit to be almost like what's out on the bottom. Is that the parent of this attribute, data title, I'm going to give it my name and hit save. And hopefully what that'll do, if I did that right, I guess I did not. And I'm looking to change this to match the file name of that h3 tag. And I must have done it too fast and didn't see what I was looking for. Data title, my caption. I'm trying to get it to match this one that's in the bottom in a little bit. I'm trying to see if there's anything wrong in there. I had it working at my other first time I did this. Ick. Alright, I'm going to cheat and look at where I've already done it. Save you the time, hopefully. It looks like it's right. Control F5 maybe. Oop. Well, got it that time. Must have been something slightly different in that code. But the basic idea is there. So now that down here at the bottom left where Epic Battle is, it now shows the title. It's going to bug me what the difference was. It could have been just a space, I guess, but... Anyway, that's the basic idea on how to get Lightbox into your website and do some cool things with images if you want. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, and hopefully this helped explain some of the difficulties people were having in the fifth lab. All right, have a good day. Goodbye.